Hello everyone, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. I am Hannibal, and last time around we found and recruited Kasumi Goto, and we helped her get back her partner's gray box so that we can get our hands on the Locust submachine gun, which is going to come in handy throughout the rest of the game for us. It's a great gun. And now we're going to head to Omega and recruit Morden and Archangel. So, the conversations in this game, just as a heads up, are a little different from Mass Effect 1. In Mass Effect 1, you knew there was going to be new dialogue with every squad member after every main mission. With this one, it's a little different. We're still gonna check with each squad member after each main mission, but not all squad members might have new dialogue options. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But it's just safer to check with all of them every time anyway. So if they have new dialogue, great. If they don't, we'll just kind of skip through what they say and move on to the next one. So just as a heads up for that, the dialogue's
no messages for you, Commander.
A little new or a little different. It's not always, or not, everyone doesn't always have something new to say after each mission. So, we'll just check with the few people we have here.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Alright, I need to change out of these clothes here, so we'll probably head up to the captain's quarters here in just a second. We'll talk to the crew that we do have, and then head to Omega.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
we're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Kasumi got me all dressed up, and now I'm wanting to get back into my normal, casual attire. We need to feed my fish. Always got to make sure I do that after every mission. Otherwise, they will die. Casual appearance. There we go. Much better. I fed the fish, so we're safe there for another mission. We'll head down to the cruise quarters first, and then we'll head back up to the CIC, talk to Jacob, and then be on our way.
Just too dangerous for them in New Kent. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
I always like listening to their conversation. Kasumi is over here, so let's see if she has anything new to say.
Hey, got a minute?
I like that if you change their outfits, it's even reflected on the Normandy and not just in mission.
I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I've been going through Keiichi's gray box. It's so nice to have him back. Even in that form, I miss him. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. It seems like it'd be lonely, surrounded by people who never knew the ship you both served on. I'd be reaching for the brandy too. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
That is very true.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Gabby and Ken might actually have more to say. We should head down there and see.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
That
I
kind of
assume that
sucks in all
Cerberus
honesty.
approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course, Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good.
Sort
They
of.
see the bigger picture. And I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like
Oh,
you're
I
just
already
a
did
tool
that.
to be
Maybe.
used. You are who you are.
That's easy. The difference is you were great before
Your spirit
That's
and
kind of you.
Alright, so
I'm
what
not
about
sure I
your
believe
mother?
you, but thanks for saying it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Well, it's a little more backstory on Miss Miranda Lawson. In any case, let's go see if our resident, not mechanics, but engineering team have anything new to say.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it could taste like mighty fine ass. What can we do for you, Commander?
Alright.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
So for them, it's usually just you go down there and listen to the conversation they have, unless of you actually talking to them. Go talk to Jacob, and then we'll be on our way.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
I think it does.
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
But he's willing to know that they could cross that line too.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat.
That's
You
true.
know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Alright. Now let's head to Omega.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright, so we need to fly back to the relay.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
I always stock up on fuel when I'm in a fuel depot. And then we'll go to the relay. Omega. There's the Omega 4 relay, but we won't be able to go through that anytime soon. Because if we hit enter.
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega 4 relay.
Yep. Alright. That is Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has been laying idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design is given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Population 7.8 million. There is a sort of leader on Omega, though. We'll see her in a moment. Jacob and Miranda, well, let's bring Kasumi along. Jacob and Kasumi, why not? Alright. We're good to go on the weapons.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Nobody gives me orders.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
Alright.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
And here's the first of our crewmates we can pick up on Omega. Zaeed Massani, the mercenary.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaeed Massani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
That is true.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaeed. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No, he didn't.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We can do that.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Alright, so I'm gonna go grab Zaeed now, bring him with me. Fortunately, I can just go request new squad member. I'm gonna grab Zaeed, and I kind of want to bring Kasumi along with me still, so I'm gonna bring Kasumi. Yeah, that'll work. The Matic Heavy Rifle is a great assault rifle. That would be Afterlife. Alright. I guess we'll head in.
Come on, let me in. Aria's expecting me.
Go on in. Aria's expecting you.
If she were expecting
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
See my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now.
That's what I thought.
See you around.
They always back off when you show you mean business. Or they get shot. Either way. Welcome to Afterlife.
Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
And here's the Cerberus brand you were looking for. I don't think it even actually costs you anything. But, alright, now we're looking for right here. Aria T'Loak. Or T'Loak.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
More than that.
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
It's a pretty simple rule, too. Easy to follow.
Don't fuck with Aria.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Fair enough.
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
Sounds like the kind of guy I need.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up.
He's a Solarian,
if you really need
of course.
to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel.
I think I can handle it.
You can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
What groups are after him?
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Alright.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Sweet. Sounds like Archangel needs our help more than, Morden does at the moment, so we'll, sign up with the mercs first.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
No, I'm good.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
Well, I guess I do have a couple of questions.
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah. Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and guards the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What's the plan of attack?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
I haven't been on him. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing
there's
credits.
the plan of attack.
And men.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
Distraction, huh?
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. Lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there.
Alright, so let's go get Archangel. After we stop this kid from getting
is this
killed.
where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Yeah, you were just gonna get yourself killed. You're better off this way. Alright. Head out here, to the right.
Come on, let me in.
And he will take us to where we can go get Archangel.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
We'll take Zaeed and I'll take Jacob for this fight. Zaeed and Jacob. Let's start out with that. That'll do it.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Not really.
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground. But he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Pretty much.
You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
Sounds like the kind of guy we could use.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Alrighty then.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
One thing at a time.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Let's see here.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
Heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
He's up there. You can see him shooting back every once in a while. Alright, so we'll hit the door. Message to
As the
Tarek.
first wave goes in, the infiltration team
Spoken
will
to
attempt
Garm,
take
heinous men are on
Archangel
board.
by
Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. The losses are already taken. The possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on to the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations will be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two. So it sounds like we should give this to Aria, because they plan on moving on her once they take out Archangel.
The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send... Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why were Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations.
No one does.
He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Well, that didn't really help us much in terms of who Archangel is. But, you know, a little bit more about the Eclipse. Looky here. Some refined element 0 we can get. There we go. No, that one. Went one too far on accident. Grab the element 0, so that was 4,000 credits. And this. We can hack this thing. Make things a little easier on us later on. There we go.
That should slow him down.
Nice. Anyone who activates that thing will get blown the hell up. Friend or foe.
That should throw a wrench in the Eclipse's plans, at least a little bit. Hopefully. Sure, we'll talk to these guys, see if there's anything in here. Doesn't look like it, except for I don't even remember what this species is called.
Leave us alone. You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Dave's
We'll learn
gone.
about them a little bit later. I don't remember what they're called though.
I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
When did the Blood Pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
Especially Archangel.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
What do you mean?
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
Alright.
I should get going.
He's a good fighter.
About time.
Portia, that's what they're called. That species is called Portia. Protection money. That sounds about right. Something we could take. No. Oops. And so much for that. I wasn't paying attention and I hit one of those red-coated ones. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it. Forgot, if you hit one of the red sections, it just instantly locks you out. No second try. Oh well. First time I've done that in a while though. Messed it up like that. Always a good, nice little reminder.
Now what's this?
Some research data recovered. Some power cells. Credits. Medical station. A few more credits. I'll take it. Alright. See this over here. The blue suns.
What do you want, freelancer?
Grab this medical station, a few more credits. I don't think there's anything that we can grab.
Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Get this scum out of my face.
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Zaeed,
I take it you two are acquainted?
we've crossed paths a few times. Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaeed, I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows, maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Maybe we will.
Possible.
It always does that. There's that little glitch where you see through his forehead for some reason.
He doesn't trust anyone outside the Blue Suns.
You don't say.
What can I do for you?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
The Blue Suns?
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
He got all three of the merc groups to work together, so...
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Sounds personal.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek. At his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Alright, so it sounds like he's managed to really mess up just about every merc band on this rock.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
That's the bridge we get to go over. He's right up there. Alright.
Kafka?
Kafka is the one working on the gunship.
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Gunship.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Plan of attack?
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
Pretty much.
Try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas.
Fine.
Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of... Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me.
This is one of the few renegade
before Tarek decides he needs
options I usually use. It just makes life a little easier.
You're working too hard.
That way the gunship is not full health when you do end up facing it.
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
We're coming!
Kill them!
Alright, disruptor ammo, incendiary, disruptor. Yep, that'll work. I'm just gonna switch to this. Pop on the disruptor ammo. And then I wanna...
He's with Archangel!
You know, just catch him by surprise a little bit there.
Look out!
We'll just switch to the locust. Make it a little easier. Come up and around, maybe. Gotta be around here somewhere. We'll destroy the bomb in any case. There we go. Grab these med kits because we probably won't need them. Omni tool.
This should come in
Looks
handy.
like my crew got the rest of them, so we'll just head up here and grab the wall safe.
Charge him up!
Med kits over here. We'll grab that. The credits. All right. Oh, there's a freelancer.
I know.
That was the last one. There we go.
Archangel?
Let's find out who it is. Garrus.
Shepard.
Our old buddy.
I thought you were dead.
Garrus, what are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
That's about right.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
We can't just sit here and wait for them to come to us.
We might have to for the moment.
This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to.
We can do it. Just like old times.
Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point.
Yep.
You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything.
Alright, I'm gonna pop up my sniper rifle here too. You know what? Might as well even throw Zaeed into the mix here. And we'll give him the phalanx
Change
here.
weapons!
We'll just keep toasting these guys as they come down. Nice. I upgraded my operative skill enough that it slows time down just a little bit when I'm aiming in the sniper scope, which is why you hear them sometimes slow down a little bit. I need some more thermal clips. I didn't. That's fine. The only annoying thing is when it comes to finding weapons, it gives you the weapon you find. So like if you pick it up, it automatically just switches you to that weapon, which is kind of annoying sometimes. Alright, I got some more thermal clips. There we go. Witless idiots is a good way to describe it. Just trying to find some more thermal clips while I have the chance. There we go.
Drop. Have a nice trip.
One's getting a little close there. There we go. I want you using that, please. Thank you. Yeah. That was just a shoulder shot, but I think I still killed him. I'm getting them even before they get near. plenty of ammo down that bridge, though. I'll tell you that. I think. Let's collect a few more clips here.
Gravity's one bead further, huh?
There we go. Get back over here.
Hell yeah.
Let's keep on coming. That wasn't a headshot, that's for sure, but I think I still got him. Oh, there's a heavy. Nice shot, Garrus.
Never saw me coming.
Ooh, that was like a neck shot. Need some more ammo. There we go. That'll help a little bit. There we go.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Good luck with that, Jareth. Remember that mech we sabotaged?
Go!
It lost its friend capabilities.
That problem should take care of itself.
Yes, it should. We will need to take it out eventually, though, so...
Have a nice trip.
We could just let it do its thing for a while, though. I mean, that's a possibility we could do. We can try and weaken it a little bit, though. They're gonna take it out on its own. Finish grabbing ammo. There we go. That mech's almost dead. They're gonna take it out on its own, but we just helped them out a little bit. There we go.
Get over here.
She's dead.
One less to worry about.
Oh, I missed. That's the first time I missed in a little while. There we go.
Nice shooting.
I feel like that one probably should have been a miss. There's a lot of thermal clips down there. I think that's Jareth. That's absolutely Jareth. He took like 4 shots to down him. That's the leader of the Eclipse dead. Let's talk to Garrus.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process.
Yep, that was him.
Been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega.
3 snipers up on
big
that
shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process.
balcony. Really was doing some damage. And then Jacob was adding his own help with the pistol too.
We've still got Blood Pack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Not yet.
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
The tunnels, that's what.
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
You need help.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Zaeed, you can say.
Zaeed, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good.
Alright, Jacob, I need you to go back to your shotgun, please. Switch
Switch
that.
up.
grab some thermal clips on the way out. Let's see, the stairs are behind us. Here we go. Perfect, that should be full on thermal clips now. Grab that. And then weapons locker. Zaeed, I want you to have the medic back. There we go. Besides that, we're good to go right now. Alright, so we need to close this one first. And then hold the enemies away while we getting through. There we go. It doesn't really matter which one we go through first, we just need to get these closed quick. I'm gonna switch to the phalanx pistol for now. Alright, around this corner is a little bit dangerous because there's a flame guy. There he is. Well, no, not him. There's another guy. Kind of annoying that he can shoot me, but I can't shoot him. Switch back to the locust. Do this. Do that. I'm trying to lure him over here. There we go. Perfect. I got his flame, or his fuel pack. Just caused him to explode. There we go. Perfect shot. Alright, didn't quite get him, but that's okay. That one's closed. Garrus's vital signs would be going down much quicker if we hadn't left someone with him. Alright, this next room's gonna be a little fun. Nice. And then we'll go like that. Ow. Ow. That was close. Apparently that Baron's still alive. Ouch. Alright. We're back in business.
Come on over.
No. I ran out of ammo. Grab this. Perfect.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
That would be Garm.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Alright, we need to get to Garrus quick counter, but that's okay. Loka should do alright. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just
got a charger.
There we go. Garrus, you doing alright? Got a little damage there.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Look out!
And there's that. Oh, I thought I gave him the medic again. Oh well. You won't want you switching back to that in any case.
But not completely. I made sure of that.
They're offloading too. I'll just make sure he gets the medic back once we get back on Normandy. Oh, there's Gentha. Alright, she's dead.
Come on over! Run between the eyes.
Now, where's this ship going?
Ground floor.
I hear it. Oh, they're down. Okay.
They've reached the rear stairs.
Yep, working on it. How are we doing? Seriously? That'll get him. Perfect. Alright, I think we're good here. And say Garrus locked me out. That's problematic. He just took a missile to the face.
We got company.
Fortunately, I made sure that the gunship wasn't completely and totally. Oh, looks like one of us went down. Jacob did.
Engaging hostiles. Firing concussive shot.
He's offloading troops again. We need to take out that gunship. Nice, Jacob. I wonder how well this will do. Missed. No, that's did some damage. Much better. So much better. Alright, Garrus, come on, buddy.
Garrus! We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
Doesn't sound good.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
His face is a little beaten up.
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
I remember.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Sounds good. Alright. See if Jacob has anything to say. We'll just finish this out by talking to everybody.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
You seem okay with taking a risk on me. Why?
Soldiers like us know how important trust is to the crew. I'm not used to seeing it on a Cerberus ship. Definitely not from people they put in command.
Well, I'm different.
You focus on more than the job.
I'm not Cerberus.
Threat this big, you can't just throw people at it blind. They need inspiration.
There's a lot riding on this, but we can't give up everything.
Not always a choice we get to make. Good to try, though. I gave it my best back in the Alliance. Got labeled a troublemaker. They were always on the lookout for disruptive types. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not.
Pretty much.
Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
Alright, I wonder...
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out anything else,
for
Commander.
that. Opinion of the crew.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
Not for now.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
And we'll go to the weapons loadout quick. Garrus. I want you with the Mantis. Zaeed. I want you with the Medic. There we go. Joker will definitely have something to say. He always has something to say.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
Oh boy.
I assume everything is going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Joker and his antics. Let's see if Kelly has anything.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries look painful.
He's been through a lot, and not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, it will be all right.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright. Cerberus Command. They want me to look into a situation on a planet in the Fathar system. Looking for a base where they believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of their operatives. Alright. Emily Wong, you're not dead. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years, but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Emily Wong. I would have if I had seen you. But instead, I had to deal with Khaleesi Bensini and Al Jelani. Although we really threw that one in her face, so... And this is the guy that we saved from dying. Hey, Aria gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got together enough to check the news vids and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are or if you got out of there alive yourself. Thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count, and I could have been part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna save your life. Make sure to feed those fish. We'll be going back to Omega next time around to go get Morden. Let me make sure that actually went. Yep, alright. Head down to the crew's quarters. The nice thing about this game is that even once we beat it, we can continue to keep playing. So if there's anything we've missed, it's we can kind of focus on the main story without worrying too much about it, because there's certain things in the main story that are time-based and not. So it's like once you've done a certain amount of missions, it just happens and forces you to do it. But what's nice is with this game is that if you've missed anything, you can still go back and do that, because the game allows you to keep playing after this one. So I'm not as worried about getting everything done before the final mission.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to Earth?
Not yet. My mother-in-law's given us grief. Operative Lawson assures me the transport team will physically drag them away if need be.
It's getting dangerous for his family. Let's have a drink quick. Nah. We'll start to Kasumi.
There you are. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way. I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
She loves spying on Jacob.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
So obviously she doesn't
The
want to
crew's
talk this
working
time
well,
around.
and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
So she obviously doesn't have anything new to say this time around.
Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Now that we have Garrus, we can access the main battery.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful.
Garrus won't be too talkative for the
every weapon
for a good portion of the game, unfortunately.
Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission, that's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
Well, it sounds like he knew what he was doing.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up.
Yeah,
Mercs
pretty
who wanted
much.
to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
What happened?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. They didn't last long.
Are you sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack.
He knew what he was
also
doing.
cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Alright, well, just one more thing.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Alright.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Sounds good. And then we won't be getting much out of him for a while, except for upgrades he comes up with. Right, and Zaeed's now down here. We'll go see if if our engineers have anything to say.
I just heard collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay.
Alright, and then Zaeed is over here. He's got his own collection of stuff.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. He and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright, and we have a garbage compactor back here. Drops that, and eject. Kind of an interesting little thing they added. Not really sure why. But, sure. Let's look at his collection of stuff. And we have surveillance cameras. Can't really see him very well, but... Let's see. Blood pack helmet.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Huh. Alright.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
And how about this beat-up old rifle?
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. I was down and out when I found that gun. Jesse was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle. I remember Jesse's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots. And he died right there.
And that story's not over yet.
I killed my way across the Terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle. I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
Sounds like he has a lot of attachment to that old rifle. Probably the most attachment a merc can have to something. And one last thing before we quit out for this time around. Thanks to one of the alternate appearance packs I own, I always change Garrus's appearance. Because if you don't, he's always gonna have that beat up.
No messages for you, Commander.
That beat up armor. You look at team status. Right now he has the armor that's all messed up and beaten, but you can change it to that, which still looks pretty good. I like the look of it. And he has whole armor now, and it's not all wrecked to heck because of the missile that he took. So once again, thank you all for watching. We're gonna be headed back to Omega next time around to recruit Morden Solus, and then after that, who knows? We'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.